Good afternoon. Welcome to this week's Ask AJ. It is just Ask Jay this week. I'm glad Samantha's not here actually. I hurt my knee in New York a few weeks ago kicking a ball because I'm getting to that sort of age, and I've been complaining about it ever since. So she thought it was a good idea to book me into Myella over at Phoenix Park, what's it called? The Phoenix Centre, and I've just got back, and if you like pain, she is the woman for you. Yeah, so I'm glad Sam's not here because we wouldn't be talking anyway. On this video, on this Ask AJ this week, we're going to be talking about the conversations we're having all the time in valuation appointments and other appointments that we have, about what people are reading in the media and what people are reading on the internet and everywhere else, and what actually we're seeing on the ground, and what the differences are and what we expect to happen going forward. Other news also this week, we got our first negative review, our first one-star review on Google, which is a shame. In 5 years, I suppose you could say it's good to only have one, but it's nice to have a wake-up call for us and for the team, and we had a good conversation about it. And it was a misunderstanding with the team and with the buyer, and it was a good reminder that actually, just because you don't have anything new to say or you don't have any news to tell that person, it still requires some contact to say you don't have that update or you don't have that news. And yeah, it's a good reminder for the team and for us. So hopefully we don't get another one for the next 5 years and 10 years, but yeah, our first one. So we've had a few great appointments this week, some beautiful homes, as we always get to see, and the conversations are often that they've done their own research, and what they're reading and finding is that the market's in a sticky place where it's quite unpredictable. So you can go to market and get absolutely nothing, or go to market and get lots, and prices are coming down. And I heard this morning someone said they've read an article about how buyers are now getting to the end of before completion and pulling out, or dramatically reducing the offer, or all these type of things. And we're actually not seeing any of that. There's definitely a difference in the market today than we saw last year, but last year was an unbelievable, crazy market that was always going to calm down, was always going to change. We're now in a position where it's still stronger than pre-pandemic, and homes going on the market are still getting lots of interest, and like any market, like any period, it's in waves. At the moment, the very top of the market is quite slow, but we always go through those periods and it'll come back, and at the moment the market in around 7 to a million is really strong, and again that will change in the next few weeks and months as well. So the market at the moment is strong, and there is no clear indication from what we can see as an agency that is going to drop off anytime soon. Now obviously the news and what's coming out of with the energy costs and cost of living and Ukraine, etc., all coming together, suggests that you can forecast to say at some point in the future there's going to be some challenges. What those challenges look like, we're not so sure at the moment. The market's still untangling from the pandemic, and speaking as for me and my family, we're still looking for somewhere to buy, and there's lots of other people like me where the stock levels are still a quarter of they were in 2019. Now we won't get in any sort of problems as a market until we at least get up to the 75%, 80% mark of the homes on the market, and that's going to take, looking at the average of homes come to market on any given week or month, that's going to take at least 6 to 9 months to get anywhere near that, and that's with minimal sales. So I don't expect to see any problems for the next 9 months, 12 months, hopefully. Obviously, if the last 2 years has taught us anything, it's taught us that you can look very silly making predictions, but that's our job, and that's why hopefully you're listening to this video to hear what we're seeing and what we predict to happen. We've had we're negotiating on some lovely homes at the moment, and homes over $1 million with multiple buyers on lots of different homes. So the competition is definitely still there. Viewing numbers have slightly dropped this week, which is normal the week before half term. Usually the logical thinking is that half term will be busy for viewings, or any holiday will be busy for viewings. We find at this end of the market that actually it quietens down the week before, and usually the week after and the week of, and then starts to pick up again. So that's quite normal for us. I think at the lower end of the market, so in Kendal, then wherever you are at the lower end of the market, I think in half term it probably picks up, because the people that are looking to view are probably off work or off school or whatever it may be, and then that has an onward impact to our market, where obviously as the market starts moving in half term, the people start buying more homes, and then that I was going to say waterfalls upwards, if that's possible. So yeah, that's it. If you've got any questions about the market, about your home, about what's happening right now, then feel free to get in touch. You can either ring the office on 015394881 and arrange a time to speak to Samurai for 10-15 minutes. Or you can fire us an email and with any questions, and we'll make sure we get back to you. But that's it for this week. We'll see you next week, when I won't have had a what do you even call a sports massage. I've got one the following week, so I won't be with you that week. But yeah, if you like pain and you have some niggly injuries, then Myella is definitely the one for you. And I'll see how I am in the morning. Fingers crossed.